So a few years ago, Jill and I had the opportunity to go up to Alaska on a cruise. And as many of you that have been on cruises know, the cruise lines will oftentimes assign you a table in the area, the eating area. And so at breakfast, we had a table that we sat with a number of people that we had no idea who they were, didn't know anything about them. And so one morning we went in there and sat down and we got to talking with the folks, and the next thing I knew, there was a couple there that was talking, we were talking about our faith in Christ. We were talking about what Jesus meant to us, the salvation that we have from him as a result of God's love for each and every one of us. And so every morning we had the opportunity to have that type of conversation. As we were boarding the airplane at the end of our trip in Vancouver to come back to Michigan, the guy and his wife were coming down the aisle, and he and I caught each other's eyes, and we said, "Hey, brother, how you doing?" He says, "Good." He says, "If I don't see you again, I'll see you in the beyond." And I'm like, "I hope to see you there too." He says, "Well, I don't hope." He says, "I know I'll be there." And I thought to myself at that time, I just don't know if I'm ever going to make it there. But I thought it was interesting that here was a guy who believed very strongly that he was going to have an opportunity to be with God in Jesus Christ after he passed on paradise at some time. I still have to allow for myself the fact that I am the sinful nature I am, that I'm going to leave it up to God to make the judgment about me. I'm not going to predetermine that I'm okay. This song that I'm going to sing is about the roll being called up yonder. And when the roll is called up yonder, I expect that I will be there. The interesting thing was, is I wondered what this was based on. And this is based on 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 5, or verse 15 rather. And verse 15 starts out like this: "For the Lord himself will come down from heaven and a loud command, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet call of God, and the dead in Christ will rise first. After that, we who are still alive will be left and caught up and brought up together with them in the clouds and meet with the Lord in the air. And so we will be with the Lord forever. Therefore, encourage one another with these words." And this song was based around verse 15. I actually read 3 verses there for you. But the song goes like this: "When the trumpet of the Lord shall sound, and time shall be no more, and the morning breaks eternal, bright and fair, when the saved of earth shall gather over on the other shore, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. On that bright and cloudless morning, when the dead in Christ shall rise, and the glory of his resurrection share, when his chosen ones are gathered to the home beyond the skies, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder,